So this always used to bother me. These are one of these verses that I would read, and it used to bother me. This word praise used to bother me. You had a problem with praise, Kevin? No, I had a problem with praise being used in this context. That we may declare his praises of him who called you out of darkness and into his light. That word praises doesn't seem to fit in the flow of that verse. So I've done a very deep Greek word study on this word. And the word that's used there is the word artes. It's not even the word that we use for praise. It's an entirely different word. And it means grace enriched. In order that you may declare a grace enriched life. In order that you may, the Greeks used it as the word superiority. In order that you may demonstrate a spiritually superior life. That's why he called you out of darkness and into light, that you would demonstrate a life that is empowered by the Spirit. That's what the word grace means. Grace means spirit empowered. It's the word charis. It's the root of all spiritual ministry. Charismata is the movement of the Spirit. It's rooted in the word charis. It's used again here. Charis. Artists, that you would come forth and you would show forth the praises. What is he asking for? A superiority. Nobody believes that? You're the head and not the tail, above only. We are to demonstrate the superiority of our lives to the world around us. Not to rule, but to benefit. We're the benefactors. We're the light of the world, the salt of the earth. We're the benefactors of the world, and we demonstrate this by the Spirit. Artes. The Greeks understood it. It's used all throughout ancient Greek writings. And what's interesting, if you study that word artes, they knew that there was a spiritual life. Homer knew. Plato knew. Aristotle knew. All of them knew that there was a superior life. They knew that there was some empowerment that was available in life. They knew it, but they didn't know where to find it. Interesting. All of them wrote about it, but none of them knew where to find it. And the most common place that they thought they could find it was through knowledge. But they were never able to achieve it through knowledge. This is where the church is at. The church actually believes, like the Galatian church, that having begun in the Spirit, we can now fulfill it in the flesh. Having been empowered by the Holy Spirit to go forth, now we're able to do it in the flesh. And all we need is knowledge. All we need is knowledge. I'm all for knowledge. But the letter kills, the Spirit gives life. Knowledge without Spirit means nothing, people. Knowledge without revelation means nothing. Nothing. The Pharisees were filled with knowledge, but they couldn't recognize Jesus standing right in front of them. Filled with knowledge, but spiritually dull and unable to discern. Blind as bats.